Doobliness is where the doobiness is it has to hit the scoop doobs or where the poop shoots has to happen. I think I might need to get a little bit more of these sectionals going downtown, reaching rounds to where's we could get one of them, what do they call them? Orangutans, where's we could get a bad bonuses for a ruthless and toothless to have a hippopotamus hit the avopotamusness as all so many tickety times to make the moisture levelizations raise. Can we stop finger banging that tickety thumbs up? Shout out my co-host with the most jokes. Oh no, Skip, you don't think it's time to tell the jokes? He's thinking, it's time to start getting hit with the chairs, trying to start getting burly with the bears. He's thinking about he needs the koala bears to run off with the keister carrots before the eyeballs keep going diggity down, y'all. Eyeballs off of my camel toe. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat one tickety time, y'all. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amor. That's right. I need some hands in a chicken chat one tickety time. If it's anybody that knows anybody's about whose birthdays it is, can we tell Skip to stop tattletelling on everybody about whose birthday it is? Can we get some hands in a chicken chat? Y'all want to wish you know who's a happy birthday, chicken chat one tickety time. Throw them hands in the chicken chat, but do not tell everybody whose birthday it is. There's some new peoples here, and they does not knows whose birthdays it is. They ain't pliggity plugged in with nosy. Stream elementals kicking in. Can I get some praise, y'all? Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. What's cracking, Dark Reaper? What's cracking, Brittany Huntsman? I am not trying to has bony. Get off the bone, chicken chain. Can Brittany Huntsman refrain from throwing hands in the chicken chat one ticket time, y'all? The 13th? That's many days away from today, son. I don't even know how to number ticket things right. That's why I don't pay my child supports on ticket times, y'all. We got baby zombie in the house. Oh, she disobeys me. That is nothing. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. All right, y'all, since it's the beginning of this Liggity Live, this is the Liggity Live of the weekliness where everybody is always tickety talking douche juice about your boy looking diggity down on a downtown reacher bounce with my clam slam not having enough braille show to have the moisture levelizations to raise through the roofs of the tickety 10 down by the rippers. I'm talking about this is the ones right here. Can we not? Here's that. Let's get it, y'all. Can I get some praise, y'all? Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. Eyes up, that's right. Tickety tagging in, son. We's tagging in, son. They already being naughty. Look, they finger blasted this money all the ways to the numbers a diggity dozen, dog. I ain't knows how to bake till I started the clam slam in the backside of my WYP. Well, I just pre-moistened my blue waffle with my rose chicken chat. I thought this was not the drama Liggity Live. Turns out Nosy and the Nosy Gated gang has something else to say about that. Whose mushy levelization is going diggity down? Like Shane's mama, eyeballs up in the chicken chat. I need some free Shane's up in this money one tickety time, y'all. We need Shane's mama's mushy levelizations. How I get out of this thing? How's I get out to this monies? Somebody put the bags over my heads. Peekaboo. I don't know how to get out the paper bags. Peekaboo. I'm gonna let the rose use me like an abacus as long as y'all stop being very nothing, and finger blasting that diggity thumbs up. That's right, chickity chat. The nosy giggity gang needs once then all of y'all's to finger blast that free shame. I don't know how y'all be diggity doing that money, cause y'all steady being nothing. Finger banging that diggity thumbs up. But for one tickety time and a one ticket for a celebration. Why does that smell like my keister hole? I shoved it in my nose. I probably did a little barfness, this, a little upchucked out my nose hole with my keister bunny, keister carrots, tidy cat, crunchy turd nuggets that I had celebrating this gobble seasons. You know what I'm saying, chicken chat? Can you stop eating nothing though? Think of blasting that tickety thumbs up. It's only guns to gets. My drama, liggity llama, hands in my douche canoe, coming out my diaper wipey, a little bit more creamier, a little bit more smoother. Like I has my probiotics, and I ate enough tidy cats, staying Frank strong in his money. So, how many tidy cats does a tidy cat has to diggity do to get so much sandpaper grip on a tiggity tongue? How many yardbirds use has pays the rolls and rubs and tugs, being Boney's next masters? Next thing you know, Boney all cut up, look like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's how we have the circumcisions. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains, y'all? Gravity. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One tickety time, y'all. I ain't got turd truffles. I got crusty truffle butter shuffles, dog. Where's your turd truffle at? Do you even got a zombie coat brand typey wipey, son? I bet you wearing that inferior brand typey wipey. What in the roofless and toothless is yard burden? Can I get some hands in the chicken chat? I heard it's somebody's birthday in about 17 diggity days. They needs to get her happy birthday on prematurely. How you think they was made? Preemies make the preemies, son. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. I don't know about the Montreal water slides, but what I diggity do know is that the Alabama Hot Pocket is camel toeing due to y'all being very naughty, finger blasting that diggity thumbs up. Good morning, Gab. Numbers and this is not AI. Good morning. The morning time's popping up like Boney. Like what else? Chickity chat. When you almost accidentally grab an ovipositor when you mean to grab the blue waffles. I don't mean to tell you nothings, but I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? Good day, GJTMs. DJTMs, have you played any shows with DJ Child Supports liggity lately? Because he needs the O's, the bag pays on the backsplash, son. He's out there owing mad monies, and he out there running my name through the dirt, son. Pulling out my whole address books, dogs, right on the front side of the X. You know, I don't want to say the name over here on the YouTube's put on the act. They might have a little birdies being the federales, you know, when the blue waffles pop up. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody there. Maybe know somebody has some brains. Well, you're probably addictedness to it, and your bony keeps busting. Thank you for asking. Can I get some brains, y'all? Whoop, whoop. Gavin says I would, but I can't due to I shouldn't. Maybe if we keep this monies going a little bit later, I mean maybe We might catch me in the moment because we definitely caught me in the moment last. Look at it live. But for right, meow, we's gonna start half star. Hold up, saddle up there, little doggy. Hang on. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat, y'all? I'm just trying to make your clam slam get a little more moist, dog. Thank you for recognizing, trust, and believe. You got enough of moisture levelizations to make Shane's mama go diggity down on Bonnie Blue, son. What in the Valspar conspiracy theories is you talking about, dog? I did not have no cheese busting. I was only string cheese and it landed in my mouth. So that means that I could be my own neckmaster. Thanks for asking. What up, baby zombie? Thumbs in, dog. All the backside of the diaper wipies. Why would I not have thumbs in the backside of the diaper wipies? You sound like you part of the blue waffle clickety click, son. You clicking with the blue waffle, son? You know I lickety love throwing new news at the fart box, baby. Trick me with a trick question. I'm looking for a new bottom bitch. If you like wants to turn tricks, we got a whole feet finder diggity thing. Be nasty is getting turned up in the money, son. I'm talking about we got blue waffles to go around diggity downtown, reach around for diggity days, son. I'm telling you, if you're gonna finger blast that sub button, you might want to think about that too, tiggity times, because this is a money making opportunity. For the chesticles and your toenails, son. I'm talking about monies and earthlies and rubies, dog. I roll my dollar bills up. I don't roll them up, dog. I keep them in my pre-diaper wipey. I roll up my crunchy turd nuggets and I eat them monies like they fruit roll-ups, except for they crunchy turd nuggets, and they got more crunchy munchies than you even it gets in a Snicker bars. You ain't asked the same. Maybe you need to take a tickety time out. Call it technical, foul on the play. Somebody ain't trying to play by the rules. We's trying to score touchdowns out here. What you thought, dog? Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. I'll do whatever you want me to diggity do to all of them nuts. Your fudge bucket has your flippy zippy caught with your Franks and the beans, hiding and playing peekaboo with your culo next diggity thing. You know, you saying Yang Hong Hai Jai to a nice man that has the most beautiful chesticles you've ever seen, dog. $20 is $20. I heard if the hustle muscle got to rustle, it ain't tiggity time for that hustle muscle to rustle off the bone, chiggity chain, unless Boney busts it. How you tiggity think we stay Frank strong in this money, son? Peekaboo. Y'all ain't prepared for my pre-prolapse. I thought that my liggity leotard had thrown me a couple of hard R's. Then I threw a shocker, then a blocker next to the thing. I know everybody in the chickity chat putting me on blast on Reddit. Stop throwing them hard Reddit. And that's other habituals of how many tickety times my keister hole been shown on the interwebs. Everybody likes to play peekaboo with your boy. I mean, who would not like to play peekaboo with my keister hole? I don't know. Liggity looks like the liggity live would like to play peekaboo with my keister hole. How many tickety times you gotta put my peekaboo in my keister ball? I mean, both of my nuts that the squirrels ran off with running up the tree says looking like ruthless and toothless yardbirds prior to losing them teeth and getting them dentures. You ever been sitting there looking out the keister hole? Next thing you know, there's a whole triggity triple doubles that says that we talk about 17 yard bursts with trace teeth between them, dog. Talk about a blue waffle. Somebody gonna be owing me child supports in the morning. Tickety time. Can we not finger blast? No tickety things. Hang on. I finger blasted nothing. Nothing. Are we all being nothing? We're being nothing together. Nothing. Can we stop finger blasting that tickety thumbs up? Y'all being nothing. I finger blasted. I was the one finger banged. Nothing. We's all being naughty in the lickety life. Can we stop being naughty and finger blasting every tickety thing in sight? Maybe we wouldn't have to pay so much child support. Wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up. Cause Boney's popping up the bone chain. Bones down, shockers up. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. I noticed that y'all steady finger banging that tickety thumbs up when we was supposed to finger bang every tickety thing else. I thought that there was no brains. Turns out I was right. There ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that's some brains. My keister whole been finger blasted by you, Shane's mama, and my tongue punch, baby. You want to come collect your child supports? Can I get some brains and can you stop finger blasting that? Nothing. Come collect your child support. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that's some brains. Oh, baby zombie is hunting rabbits down the keister hole. Look at it, looking like they might need an L whooshy one tickety time and a one tickety time chicken y'all. Baby zombies needs to go to biggity beds and get their whooshies so they can have the milfness to get the mushy levelizations that Shane's mama will never know. Diggity due to her little baby boy is not gonna be unliggity locked up this keister season. Can I get some free Shane's one tickety time out of one tickety time, y'all? Free Shane. I am so embarrassed. My moisture levelizations got L whooshy, no total, no. L whooshy, moo. I am ruthless and toothless. I'm talking about I tries to keep as many teeths in my chrome dome as a yardbird does. That's right. I need some free Shane chicken chat one tickety time, y'all. Free Shane. We need some free Shanes, y'all. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. I'm spooky dookie and I got my bag splashed lickety looking like I need a L whooshy. No total, no. L whooshy. Looking like I need y'all to get the nosy giggity gang to stop calling all the tickety time while y'all steady finger blastings. We need you to stop finger blastings. That's right, tickety turn that numbers, diggity down, losing the gravity like you're up ball straight on my clam slam. My rolls just hit multiples, chicken check, y'all. I have had the lickety levels to the halves, the moisture levelizations to seize clearly through the moisture levelizations, right? Meow, caw. Can I get some brains? Oh, well, they don't know how to troll properly. They are the ops of the avapazes. They don't like to take my advice of where to get the smallest ovipositors known to mans. That's right here at Z's big ass, small ass storage units. We can get that money's hits. You think that nosy is extra larger than average? Wait till you check out our smallest aviposes we have in stickety stock. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. I tried to press a button and it didn't let me find that monies. I was diving at 5. I had my avocado around YouTubes. And the chickity chat keeps being nothing. Finger banging that thiggity thumbs up. Nosy, crunchy tickety turd nuggets. Nosy does not appreciate y'all being nothing. I might have to lose them for a couple diggity days. That means we's gonna find the black pearl and the keister carrots. Can I get an El Wishy one tickety time, y'all? El Wishy, no Toro, no. El Wishy, mew. We got J-Dog in the house. We got Sprinkles in the house. We got Gavin in the house. We got Warlord in the house. I think Peyote in the house. We got Arcade in the house. Well, I think Shane's mama might be looking at it on Sports Illustrated. I don't know how she gets her magazine prescriptions, but I know her nippy slippies be crusty truffle butter shuffling it. One tickety time on the one tickety time, y'all. My yard birds, just to keep it 100, my yard birds ain't got nothing to do with this money, son. Why is you tries to get all out of pies on your boy? Is you as a part of the Bellsbury comparison theories that is gonna go deep down to Sherlock Holmes or where Watson turns out to get you all itchy, and next thing you know, you gotta keep your legs up like Mary Poppins. Chickity chat. Oh, Valspar lost of gravity. I almost popped out on Poppins. Matter factual. Peekaboo. Giggity. Can I get an El Wishy one tickety time, y'all? El Wishy. No Toro, no. El Wishy. Mew. Just to keep it 100, I need an El Wishy. El Wishy. I ain't gonna read a book, Peekaboo. I'm just to keep it 100. I'm gonna encourage you to stop finger blasting all the diggity things you study finger blasting and lickety life. Just to keep it 100. You finger banging that diggity thumbs up anymore, tickety times. Boney about to has to owe you me more child support and they just to keep it 100. And you owing me more child support means you's gonna have attorney advice. Let me tell you, chicken chat, you gotta get that ass down here to these big ass, small ass storage units. I has the best attorneys, financials, diggity, downtown, reaching rounds advice, just to keep it 100 from my main man, Skip. Skip will give you all the advice. If you think that Bit Baby Boys is going to have your crusty truffle butter shuffles at hands, no. I tell you what, my man Skip is gonna bit bite all them monies of a diggity downtown reach and bounce, and your dogeness gonna go through the backsplash. Your clam slam is guns to multiples on multiples. And the interest building on the diggity daily. Skip is out here making that bread, son. He's out there with yeast infections. Anybody got some pineapples? Cause I got a whole bunch of tidy cat. Oh, I'm Z. Skip has what you need. You need to hit the bee's knees. You need some used tiggity toys. I'm the ones that tries them toys out before Skip deems them possible to be sold up in the store-wide things. I'm Facebook Marketplace, son. Can I get some brains? Ain't no stop finger blasting that stuff, bud. I need some brains. Ain't no brains here. You make my crunchy turd nuggets be hitting different, dog. Yeah, everything on the dark side be hitting different, dog. Just ask Skip. Then just call me sharp one more time. The vocabularies of the velocities of how many velociraptors happens to get velcroed up underneath the douche juice canoe has you nippy slippies looking like the pirates that lost in the Caribbeanness of the Caribbean are getting you diggity down on your Mission Impossible, getting the eyeballs off of my clam slam. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat one tickety time. Eyeballs off of my clam slam. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat one tickety time, y'all. Nosy knows that this hits different. The Roses knows that this hits different. The moisture levelization is going to raise differently than any other tickety times you ever thrown some hands in the chicken chat one tickety time, y'all. Peekaboo. You thinking we out here trying to not score touchdowns from the free throw line. We got our tongues out. And our guns is out. It's sunny. It's snowing. Keister bunnies is purring. We got much of levelizations going straight diggity down. Apples. Straight diggity apples. Up in the chicken chat. One tiggity time. We trying to score touchdowns. Learn Zins, house the ballerinas and tutus underneath our parakeets, son. The federales is after Shaboy, son. They outside, dog. Peekaboo. You ever stand up underneath your diaper wifey while everybody finger blasting and taking a thumbs up? Talking about nothing to see here, Z. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Gravity. Peekaboo. I've been peekabooing through the curtains, grandma's meat curtains, them meat flaps that has them new-news going. Which kind of shocker am I supposed to froze? I don't even know if Nosy knows. In my bare diaper wipey, in my socklessness, as buries my socklessness up in hers. Take them socks off in this lickety life. I needs to smell your stinky feet the way you smells my stinky breath, the way y'all being nothing, finger blasting that diggity thumbs up. That's right, everything is coming up rosies. We diggity, deep diving into science, y'all. Actuals effects of where douche juice comes from. Does it comes from the worms inside of your intestinal range? Chicken chat. We needs to do science. Somebody get me a microscope, sons. Does anybody have access to a microscope and doors? And Elushi. No, Toro, no. Elushi. Mew. I ain't smoking ops. We doing science, son. I ain't smoking ops. Why? The ops outside is the ops in the house. Is the ops. Crunchy tiggity turd nuggets. No mind if I diggity do as long as you stop finger blasting that diggity thumbs up. Do not shake your gooch at the worm. You want to place all spokes on your phone, right? Meow, caw, and then try not to relieve the boundlessness of the infrastructure of where the douche juice will flood the front side of your backside. That's why you need a zombie cobra and diaper wipey, son. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Can we stop finger blasting that diggity thumbs up? Why? Dang, your dad's dead there. I mean, your dad might be an op. Is he like still breathing? Where's he at? We can throw some money on his head, dog. I got you, son. I got you. You baby zombie, I got you, son. Hey, hit up Arcade. Hit up Arcade, and let me tell you, we're gonna diggity do that downtown reach about your dad and op. We taking care of all ops, all lava positives will end up Nerf ball liggity less in their ball holes. We talking about we cap it at all ops. Any ops outside, hey, your dad needs to get it. We gonna get it for your dad's op. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. I don't know where room 40 is. I live in a 10-town Battle River, but if you want to show me where I could, is there a moist, warm hole for Boney to hide in up in there? Then we might be able to diggity do that. Now, you might have to informs him that there's going to be a Reddit page made about what him and Boney did that night, but just tell your ex-wife that everything's fine. Peekaboo, can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. Oh, drama llama. Ain't no tiggity time for that. What in the diaper wipey is giggity going on here, son? Peekaboo. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One tiggity time. I don't play Pika Pinata. I play Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You is informing right now. Y'all smell snitching. This. I see y'all finger blasting. Being nothing. Y'all's being naughty, you two, naughty. That's right. Stop finger blasting all the diggity dang things. Nothing's is rights unless you make asylums rate again. But I tries to make my pro rate to do with to make breathing great again. I thought that we was having a little bit of a failure of our communications and diggity downtown reaching about. Thanks for asking, boy, about how many diggity times y'all gonna be nothing. Do you know where to get the smallest ovipositor while y'all be nothing finger blasting? Do not look up ovipositor on Bad Dragon unless you want to have a good time, YouTube. Can we stop finger blasting that diggity thumbs up? Can I divert your attention away from that WhatsApp throwing your boy underneath the bus? Can I throw your divergence away from Shane's mama's mushy levelizations going diggity down like the eyeballs off of my clam slam, eyeballs up in the chicken chat one tiggity time, y'all. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Good to see you're still breathing. Well, I got a douche juice canoe to sell you. How many bridges in Cantaloupe Island do you want to buy? Right, meow, caw, because I got a whole bunch of kitty litter that I reused, pre-used, and I will reuse again before I sell you. As long as you stop finger banging everything, dang, you finger banging, son. This is a loop. Cause you're being somebody wind me up. Wind up my backsplash. That makes me want to get a winder on my back. Wind up my backsplash, son. Cause y'all being nothing. Finger banging that tiggity thumbs up so many tiggity times. Whoever is watching this has a special desire to not be a load of douche juice like you, douche juice. Send your troll friends. Tell the bots to rebot. Dr. Robotnik is about to have the douche juice canoe kicked up his Mario dipey wipey. And next thing you know, the princess ain't never going to get saved because there ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat one tiggity times, y'all? Everybody has the victim to get you evicted because the landlord is not subscribing to your rent check. Your rent check ain't cashing, son. You ain't got enough diggity dipey wipies, dog. Yo, you know somebody. Be ready. What, a shocker and a blocker? What's we got going on here? Well, Jim, sir, you're watching the dark side. Hola, mi amo Z. Welcome back to the dark side. It must be your first tiggity time here. This is where you're supposed to spam some brains. If you've been here before, y'all, can I get some hands in the chicken chat? Y'all having a happy Earth Day. We's trying to smoke ops out here on Earth Day. That's why I need some hands in the chicken chat. One tiggity time. Y'all ready to have a happy Earth Day, son? Oh. And don't remembers to milf the milfs. The milfs need milfing. If you don't get them sticky icky, they's about to knock it mushy levelization. Then Boney gonna stay dry with sandpaper. Look at it, looking like Frank when he stays Frank Strong playing with the sandpaper on his Frankfurter. That is gonna get you some bad child support. Stick Boney in, you're like, ow. You do not want to diggity do that, chicken chat, y'all. Well, I would have about a few years ago, but right, meow. Do I look like Chicago Chris? I would never diggity do that. Peekaboo, can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. But I've been in a box right next to Chicago Chris and he did that one diggity day. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody that has some brains. I tries to tickety talks as much as I can. You tell me the anglessness that says the angles of where your bony goes to, and I'll throw you a shocker blocker next tickety thing, you know. Adding, we do not do additions. We only know how to subtract. That's right. Stop finger blasting that tickety thumbs up. We will not be adding any more finger blastings up in this lickety live, y'all. I think they just go to me, and y'all being nothing. I think they just go to me, and y'all being nothing. This is one big lickety loop. Hola, mi amo Z. Can I get some brains in the chickety chat? Y'all being nothing. Finger blasting that tickety thumbs up. One tickety time out of one tickety time, y'all. I need some brains in the chickety chat. Peekaboo. I think they just goaded me. My night goes like a nightcap of a night stocking of a wherever I'll bury my sock, and her sock really ends up at the diggity ends of a lickety live. That is unbeknownst to me, as we cannot say those words here on YouTube. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Chip Whitley owes me money, dog. How dare you bring up Chip Whitley up in this lickety live? Y'all nothing. Y'all know that Skip got beef with Chip Whitley too, huh? Y'all want to line Shapoy and Skip? Skip, they bringing up Chip Whitley up in his money, Skip. Yeah, son. I know. Let's get hype. They bringing up Chips. That's right, Skip. They bringing up Chip Whitley. Y'all really know how to get our Bunsen burner tickety turns up, huh? Just like your rock balls going tickety down when they should be going up. Y'all going down on a clam slam. How dare y'all bringing up Chip Whitley? Chip gonna get the chair. Chip gonna get the TVs. We need nobody else to bring up Chip Whitley up in this lickety live, y'all. Chip Whitley comes up one more tickety time. Boney might have to pop up, son. Mellow Jackson, Baby Zombie says it's time for you to get the chair. Go diggity down like the eyeballs. Is you the one that brought up Chip Whitley in the first place, Baby Zombie? Nothing to see here. No. Nothing to see here at all. Is that the ones that brought up Chip Whitley in the first place? Was they hopping around on the avapazes in the first place, Baby Zombie? I need to know. The avapaz is out, dog. We full glizzy blasting, son. Was you the one that brought up Chip Whitley in the first place, dog? I think that you was hopping the whole time. How many tickety times? How many times you sat in the same keister hole with Chip, dog? Let us know. The avapaz needs to know. The nosy giggity gang outside, son. Chip Whitley, son. I don't know where your Chippendale is. I don't got the llama to hump now. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One tickety time, y'all. Peekaboo. Skip, they won't stop talking about Chip Whitley. And I think somebody about to get that chair, Skip. Can we tell them the actuals? Skip talking about the TV. Skip says somebody needs to get the TV other than him. And if anybody gonna get the TV other than Skip, it's gonna be Chip Whitley, son. So, can we please deliver the facts about how Chip Whitley has Skip Nation and the dark side of lickety line underneath one banana, son? Can I get some bananas in the chicken chat? One tickety time, y'all. Oh, he double-crossed the intersection, huh? That's right, y'all. Y'all heard it from Skip first, son. Y'all heard it from Skip. I ain't gonna lie. The moisture levelization says raising up in his money. That's right. I need some bananas, y'all. The moisture levelization is starting to raise, y'all. Can I get some bananas in the chicken chat one? Chip Whitley is full of douche juice. Never buy no insurance from Chip Whitley. Your moisture levelization is going to go straight down like the interest rates of your prime rate mortgage, son, or whatever you could get borrow from the bank. It's all going diggity down, son. They running that money like Logan Paul off to the freaking Braille trail. You thought you was gonna get an NFT, you ain't getting nothing. Moisture levelizations, nothing. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. Nothing to see here. No. Nothing to see here at all. Just a guy and a dog. Tickety toy. Loosen the gravity. Oh, no. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Chip Whitley, though. Man, look at it. Love sends Boney up. Bones down. Shockers up. Me and Skip is united for once. Chickity chat. Skip, I know you done took my plug. But I will forgive you for that. If you's ready to tag team Chip Whitley, son, he's gonna look like a dorm girl after Shane's mama got done with him. Chickity chat, one tickety time. Can I get some free Shanes, y'all? Free Shane. We need some free Shanes, y'all. Skip Nation and the Banana family is here to stand together united underneath the Mad Love Coalition fliggity flag. We will tie flag no matter what, Boney. Chill, Boney down. Bones down, shockers up. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe there's somebody there, maybe there's somebody has some brains. That's right, I need some free Shanes in the chicken chat. One tickety time, y'all. You know where to find this Chips. You know where Chip's at, dog? Because I don't know where's the finds Chips. Where's Chip Whitley at, Skip? You don't know. Can I send you out to try to find him while I plays a little bit of peekaboo? All right. Go try to find him, Skip. Get him. I don't have Pyrex, but what I got was I just had my menstruations all over the liggity life. Just like the raccoons are getting the menstruations up in their pre-man stations because they only have yeast infections that makes their menstruations demoisture levelizations even when the roses hit in multiples. I heard it from a very, very pure source of a raccoon herself that was shoved in my douche juice canoe, that the multiples that they had busted to break the record, but their record got broken after that, about a day after, they was using performance enhancers. I got to come clean for all allegations. That's right. I'm not going to say the name, but they was using performance enhancers, and they was definitely busting out the Pyrex. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody there, maybe know somebody that's some brains. Well, we got Pearl Pockets coming up over here trying to get how many raccoons will end up having chickens with moisture levelizations going diggity down like the eyeballs. Eyeballs off of my camel toe. Eyeballs up in the chicken chat. One tickety time, y'all. There ain't no way the moisture levelizations is ever gonna go diggity down stairways like that. Nothing to steer, no, nothing to steer at all. Just a guy and a dog, tickety toy. Losing the gravity. What monies? I'm zombie. I'm not sure it's the I ain't creasing. I don't crease. I don't butterscotch. I don't diaper wipe. I raw dog, son. The $7. Come on, baby boy. Yo, little bro. These blue face, little bro. What you talking about, son? Call me up on my cell phone. We got baby Valspar in this money, or what you talking about, little bro? Are you saying I'm being disrespectfulness to clowns? Is you stands of where's you stands of the finger blastings that I'm being disrespectful of clickety clickety clowns, y'all. The menstruations has the pearl pockets busting off my prison pocket to where my PO wants me to pee in a cup every tickety tickety time Boney pops up. Can you stop being naughty? Finger blasting that tickety tickety thumbs up. Oh, you want to get political. I did not know you wanted a chicken wing and bark and gobble gobble. But your side of the wing is not sitting the left or right side of where my bombs pop. Gonna pop up like Boney when my roses buzz multiples. Or whatever type of chicken wing you trying to talk, son. Can I get some brains? Oh, well, you caught. Well, I sort of changed my intro of the last live, but I think I did still say where I live. If you don't know where I live, you might not have watched enough liggity lives. Do not finger blast that thiggity thumbs up. Do not finger blast that sub because you never knows which liggity live they're gonna be saying my name, saying my address, saying all types of diggity dang things. They even showed the circumference of how many spokes I have in my chickity chat one time. Look. Yeah, y'all. Y'all being nothing. Finger blasting that diggity thumbs up. Yeah, if you don't know my name by now, you might want to stay tiggity tuned, y'all. And I don't know what's the obsession. You know, what really is the obsession? J-Dog. Baby Zombie, do you have any idea what's their obsession? Everybody that knows me up in here, that basically knows me, right? I mean, you pretty much know me. I mean, you know me. If you don't know me, you don't know me by meow. Caw. Just check the Reddit. Like, what is the obsession? Oh, they want my new news. I know, baby mama. Thank you for reminding me. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Mew. I don't make no monies doing this, Clam Slam. I know I recover as soon as I relapse on my prolapse, dog. I need you to not finger blast. How about, do I get finger blast? Obviously, clearly. Y'all steady finger blasting that tiggity thumbs up. Can we stop finger blasting that tiggity thumbs up and stop asking about how much money I make when I hold my sign down by the highway? Because clearly, I needs me a new sign, dog. And my phone is dehydrated and I can't keep streaming liggity live if I ain't gets enough more. I need to get something more keistered. I don't have to keep spinning the block. I'm trying to stop spinning the blocks. I get all itchy ditchy every tiggity time. Grandma finger blast that tiggity thumbs up. But then once again, when you just did that right there, that felt a little bit better. My hustle muscle doing great. Thanks for resting. Clam Slam, that looks like a big bony. Hey, Joe, where you going with that Clam Slam in your hand? Going straight to bone, tiggity town. Bones down, shockers up. Can I get some brains, y'all? Peekaboo. I need some brains up in the chicken chat one tiggity time, y'all. Thank you very much, Spud. I had a couple of spuds pop out my ear. Next tiggity thing I know, I owe child supports. Jake, I know you are, but what am I? Should I start doing a Pee Wee Herman reference? Like, I don't know. I think that that's sort of good to throw back at the trolls. I mean, I don't know. I mean, every tickety thing they say about me on the Reddit's kicking in the clutch, trying to score them touchdowns from the free throw line. What stays between me and a sticky floor with a bunch of mannequins stays between me and the sticky floor up in the mannequins, dipey wipey dog. Don't boof them. Well, boof them, then reboof them. Reboof, the reboof. How do you think we're going to find the VHS cassettes to put in this money, son? I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. Can I get some brains, y'all? Joe Smith. So this is one thing, Joe Smith. You cannot get blocked and get back in. You got muted probably for 10 segundos, probably by accident. That's why I don't be hitting buttons. So it was the accidental boofing. You did not get blocked. If you got blocked, you wouldn't be able to comment on nothing. So you're commenting here. Let me trust and believe. Rest assured, you Joe Boofing. You ain't been blocked. We threw a shocker, but not the whole blocker. We threw the shocker, but not the blocker. It was probably accidental when you flippity dibbity dibbity and everybody's over there spamming brains, all diggity things going on. That's why I tries not to hit that button. I mean, I had a guy tell me yesterday that I was the one that blocked him when I pinned this comment. What am I supposed to do? I pinned your comment. I am the worst at throwing a blocker. I'm really good at throwing shockers, though, baby mamas. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? That ball's going straight diggity down to my clam slam. That ball's up. Are you going to help me? I see you. Are you going to help me? You got some help? Peekaboo. Because I need helps. I got child supports to pay. I got baby mamas that need some infant mills. We need lagitations at the vag stations. We got vag stations that is not getting pliggity plugged in at this momentarily tiggity time. So if there's any dudes out there that has camel toes that needs helps, we got the helps for y'all right here, right? Meow, caw. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. Thank you, Rooster. I got something for that, but I can't say all them words. Peekaboo. Maybe one diggity day I will be able to say whatever I wants to siggity say, wherever and whenever I wants to say it. But tiggity turns out today is not that tiggity times and place. Somebody called up Boss Man saying Shasha boy diggity down like the eyeballs going diggity down on my clam slam. But good tiggity things. I got grandma's liggity leg turned up in this money. Throw some hands in the chickity chat. One tiggity time, y'all turned up in this money like grandma's liggity leg, y'all. Ain't no brains here. Well, I know the good news of the morning time is that it pops up. Thumbs down, shockers up. Can we stop finger banging that tiggity thumbs up? Oh. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Can I get some brains, y'all? Well, I don't know about cheese. I know about quesos and De Niro's. Look at this. Que pasa, mi amigo? Hola, mi amo Z. I ain't got no brains. Maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. Can I get some brains in the chicken chat? One tiggity time, y'all. Peekaboo. Do it lay low mo. Poke eye, chupa bebo necessa how many tickety times bony can pop out the bone chickety chains and then use guns that has the ains. All my heinnesses is straight at the MJ-nesses and finds out who's the greatest of all tickety time. Can I get some brains in the chickety chat one tickety time, y'all? I smoke trolls. I smoke ops. I smoke the bots, diggity downtown, reach around. Where you been, son? As you buying, look like you trolling, dog. One tickety time and a one tickety time. I need some brains, y'all. Right, bones down, shockers up, chickety chat. And can we stop finger blasting that tickety thumbs up? I has a little bit of paralysis, but then turns out my prolapse turned my red stocking into the best happy clam slam grandma ever had for her birthday. Grandpa ended up with all my glizzies in the freezer. Can I get some brains, y'all? Well, what's going on in my life is I have stranger danger. I ended up trying to... Oh, thank you very much. I'm not really in recovery, but I definitely did me a whole lot of DRUGSs. I recover myself. It's been over a year. It's like a year and 3 months that I stuck a straw in anything in my nose. And that's my favorite thing to do. So I'm not really in recovery. I don't go to any meetings. I'm not a quitter. I do love crunchy turd nuggets. But, yeah, and like for the Hot Wheels, I did play with Hot Wheels, but I like the cold ones better. It was weird. Where I developed my habit, I developed it in jail or in a correctional facility. Everybody like this. He went to prison. He went to prison. It was really actually a correctional facility, which, I mean, is not very much different than a prison, except for you don't get to go outside. You don't get no vitamin A. But I developed my everything in my nose habitualness there, and I ain't shoved nothing in my nose in a year and 3 months at least, maybe a little longer. I don't like to talk about it, but it is what it is. Me and Edie's ice cream had a lot of fun. Me and Ben and Jerry's had a lot of fun. Me and the Coquianos spent shoved up my nose how many tickety times? I don't know, because nosy. The nosy gatey gang is real, son. Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that has some brains. Can I get some brains in a chicken? I don't even have no donuts, son. Hey, we're tell them, Arcade. Can we stop finger blasting that membership? Hey, everybody that's north of the Sahara border, tell them we snowing out here. We's trying to do backflips of Frank with our pickups. We's running into the Hemis with our Chevys. Next thing we know, we side banked corner panel doing triple barrel inverted camel toe stands up underneath the ditch. And guess what? Shane's mama's at the bottom bed of that boat of the diggity ditch. There ain't no waves there, no moisture levelizations. The frozen tundra. One of my lights is starting to make a weird sound. I'll finger blast that. I think they just go to me. But I'll finger blast that, but nobody else finger blast nothing else in this lickety live, y'all. El whooshy. No, Toro, no. El whooshy. Yeah, the first thing that I started to get like really like anything in the nosy was basically Excedrin. I don't know if you know this, but if you take like everything, even caffeine away from you, you're gonna find a way to get some. And I ain't even a coffee drinker. I don't have actual words. Stream elements, what happened? What Stream Elements do? Stream Elements on that bowl do, shoes. What they do? Did they gift the sub to some random troll? What up, man? Love in the UK. UK. One tickety time in the UK. Can I get an El Wushy United Kingdoms? I think that's where the Queen's from. We curtsy for the Queen. El Wushy. No, Toro, no. El Wushy. Moo. Moo. Can I get some El Wushies for England? Y'all, wherever you're at in the earthlies, for Nosy's sake, for Shane's mama's sake, for Chip Whitley about to get the chair's sake. Does he get the TV or does he get the chair? Can we get an El Wushy chicken chat for Europe, son? El Wushy. No, Toro, no. El Wushy. Moo. Moo. Oh, it's the Rose. It's the Rose, y'all. The Rose turned on. I thought I was having a malfunction of a lighting system. Throw some roses in the chickity chat if y'all have some happy surprises with the roses. Some tickety times up in his money, son. Peekaboo. Hola, mi amo Z. Yeah, it's vibrating. I thought that my lickety just to keep it 100, since we talking actual factuals, I thought that one of my lights was malfunctioning. I started turning lights on and off over here, trying to not look all awkward in front of y'all. And just to keep it 100, I probably look a little awkward, but I was here, I might have looked like or something with the lights. But I'm like, and I turned all the lights on and off there. And I was like, this is the light. No, this is the light. And none of it worked. But the next thing is, baby's out. Just to keep it 100. It turns out the Rose was El Vaparatos, diggity down under, like the apples in the chicken chat. One tickety time, y'all. Apples up in the chicken chat, y'all. So yeah, why don't you post the actual just to keep it 100? Just to keep it 100. Why don't you post the actual factuals up underneath your threads, or your roses, or your noses, and tell them that I will keep it 100. You ask me a question, I will tickety tell you whatever, son. Don't be making up lies and putting everybody on bliggity blast. That's an op-ass move, son. Peekaboo. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. You maybe know somebody that maybe know somebody has some brains. Joe Schmo, you already know what to diggity do if you want me to eat a worm. You acting like I ain't got one here. Actually, they already lost the gravity, Joe. We already went over that. Right? Like, what is this a different liggity live? I'm pretty sure that this is the same liggity live. About 10 minutes ago, I addressed that situation. Remembers? I mean, it might have been 12 minutos ago, but I ain't counting. I still got my shoes on. I can't count that high, dog. What I got here is a worm, dog. We already addressed that situation about 10 to 17 minutos ago. Baby Zombie finger blasting memberships is naughty. Naughty, Baby Zombie. Naughty. You just lowered the price of the worm cost. Now it costs only $50 in a subscription and the monthlies of the memberships for the worm to go in the nose hole. Baby Zombie, you just lowered the price. That is very naughty. Oh, see, that's why I just try not to do that. Can I get some brains? Ain't no brains here. How do you think Our blue waffles cost so much out here as these big ass, small ass storage units. I'll learn my immaculately conceptually mean the bare necessities recipes straight from Bonnie Biggity Biggity Blue and Wine from the Waffle House. I stole the recipe. El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo, moo. Can I get some brains, y'all? Welcome to the banana family, but that is very, very naughty for finger blasting that sub button. All right, Chip Whitley. Back to Chip Whitley, chickity chat. Chip Whitley, are y'all ready to be introduced to Chip Whitley? Which this might not be Chip Whitley, but I just made him up right here. I think I got a better idea for Chip Whitley, but this is Chip Whitley's introduction, Darkside. Can I get some bananas, y'all, if y'all want to see the Chip Whitley as he stands on day one? Oh, I found a bow. Oh, I found a bow. This is definitely not what Chip Whitley's going to look like. But he's going to get the chair to diggity day on a downtown reach around. We almost even Stevens. Stop finger blasting that diggity thumbs up. Chip Whitley got me and Skip in cahootnesses. How diggity dare hims. That is a load of douche juice. Me and Skip does not want to be on the same sides. We is in opposite ball courts. Chip Whitley, you ready to get the chair, son? Blue waffles? Peekaboo, what's cracking? Good to see her still breathing. How's everybody diggity doing on a downtown reach around? All right, y'all ready to kick it or what? Who's ready to kick it? Throw some hands in the chicken chat. You ready to kick it with your boy up in this money, son? There's a little bit of what you could get in that membership. Liggity live. Y'all ready for an El Whooshy, y'all? El Whooshy. No, Toro, no. El Whooshy. Moo. El. Somebody somewhere stole my brains. I ain't exactly sure, but Grandma stickity definitely stole my... Peekaboo. Throw some hands in the chicken chat. Y'all ready to kick it with your boy? I got turd waffles, but I also got the morning tickety time popping up, y'all. If you need more of a stretchy banana, maybe your bonobo could stop saying hello like a bonobo and you would stop having to pay child supports. Crunchy turd nuggets, son. That's what I do. Most of what I do for. The rest of what I do it for is for Shane's mama, son. I ain't doing the good downtown reach arounds. Skip the one that does them for free 99. No, there ain't no brains. Maybe know somebody has some brains. That's right, Erica. We need some free Shane's up in his money for Shane's mama's much levelizations. One tickety time on a one tickety time, y'all. We's about to go even Stevens, and that is very naughty, y'all. Naughty. Can we stop finger blasting that tickety thumbs up? I am saying that you are finger blasting everything too many times. Like, what you know where your culo is, where your spokes goes. You is finger banging that monies, and then you pulling the triggers on your mouth hole after that, going diggity deep throats like the avapaz diggity diving at 5. Does I have to speak more clearer English? My fridge, you can't see my prison pocket. Throw some hands in the chicken chat. That money is hot for tati. Says. Clam slam. You can borrow whatever you want. Nothing. Long as you stop finger blasting that tickety thumbs up one tickety times, y'all. Carlos. Do I look like I have a fridge? I live in a tent down by the Ripper. I don't even have electrolysis, dog. Use preggers? Well, does that mean like, that means that Boney isn't gonna be old child supports. A cooler? Yeah, I got all these yard bars. Ain't nothing cooler than a yard bar, son. Peyote. Oh, no eggs, oh. Oh, well, sold. You've been bought and sold for auction for the nearest blue faces. And turns out you owe a whole bunch of child supports. We're going to need you to pay interest rates of way higher, more moisture levelizations than we would even ask of Bonnie Blue. And if you want to go Google Bonnie Blue, find out how many bonies you're going to have to take before the beginning of the next Liggity Live. There's a count diggity dick downtown reach arounds going on for you to pass Bonnie Blue's Liggity levelness as all record breakings, bonies. We's guns to halves, the tiggity talks of a downtown reach arounds about the amount of finger blastings of the tiggity thumbs up in this liggity live. We cannot have that happens. No more tiggity